Welcome back to another episode of Naperville Sports Weekly. I'm your host, Josiah Schuneman. The regionals have begun for girls basketball, with all of our local schools hoping to kickstart their run to state. Let's check out what happened in the regional finals, where we start with Bennett Academy, looking to make a trip back down to Illinois State, taking on Yorkville on its home court. We got the regional final at Yorkville High School, where Bennett Academy is the home team in this one, facing the Foxes, who are the host. Red Wings hoping to claim the regional plaque once again. Early in the first, Mackenzie Sweeney passes to Madison Spachalski, who bounces it to Lainey Guzman for the layup. Nice passing for the Foxes' first bucket of the game. Later, Lindsay Harzich swings it to Amelia Solarski, and she finds Lene Beaumont on the post-up. She shows shades of Dirk Nowitzki with this one-footed fadeaway that goes down to put her team up by 2. In the final seconds of the quarter, the Red Wings pass it around until the ball finds Sam Trimberger on the block. She turns and gets the friendly roll on a difficult and one. They lead 17-10 to end the first. In the second, Bennett continues its momentum as Beaumont makes a nice hesitation dribble and gets right to the bucket for 2. That extends the lead to 9. Yorkville trying to hang around as Mackenzie Sweeney attacks the zone defense and puts in the layup over Beaumont. They still trail 24-12. Late in the half, the Red Wings now lead by 19. Bridget Reifenberg adds to it with the corner 3 as they're up 36-16 at halftime. Third quarter, Bennett continues to pour it on. Lene Beaumont with a pretty shake to create space to pull up and knock down the mid-range jumper. Her game is always silky smooth. You thought she was done? Well, think again. On the rebound, she throws a beautiful full-court pass that drops right to Amelia Solarski for the layup. They're now up by 26. This time, she looks to take it all the way to the cup. She misses falling away, but Sam Trimberger cleans it up with another tough and one. The lead is 49-30 at the end of 3. The Indiana commit won't be denied this time as she fakes like she's taking the screen and lays it in. She had 27 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists, and 4 steals. Her dominant performance leads Bennett Academy to a decisive 57-34 victory over Yorkville. They win their 9th straight regional title and will move on to face DVC champion Neuqua Valley in the sectional semifinal in West Aurora on Tuesday.
It's time for postseason basketball as the Waubonsie Warriors go into enemy territory to take on Naperville North. The Warriors and the Huskies come into this matchup neck and neck as they have both beaten each other on their home courts this season. The winner advances to the sectional semifinals at West Aurora next week. The Warriors get the game started as Taylor Curry dribbles into Husky territory, then kicks it back out to Hannah Lobb and knocks down the three-pointer. Kalia Reed grabs the rebound and does it all herself as she turns on the Jets to drive down the lane and finish the layup off the glass. Naperville North's offense gets going as Abby Drendel dribbles down into the heart of the Warriors' defense before kicking it back out to Abby Homan, who hits nothing but net for 3. Reed once again at the heart of the Warriors' attack as she grabs her own board and kicks it out to find Lily Newton, who swishes the triple from downtown. The Warriors take a 15-13 lead after the first quarter. The Huskies start to force the issue on offense. Layla Henderson here has her shot blocked, but Kendall Johnson is there to grab the loose ball and finish the basket. Taylor Curry takes over as she dribbles and spins around to get the layup off the glass and draw the foul for the and one. North, though, continues to battle as Abby Drendel hits the three-pointer from the top of the key before halftime. Warriors lead the Huskies 31-22 at the break. Waubonsie Valley begins the second half exactly how they started the game. Lobb comes up big again, hitting another deep three-pointer. Curry is in her bag tonight. She dribbles down the baseline and turns back to get into the paint to get the bucket. Naperville North still won't back down as Drendel has the hot hand for the Huskies in the second half. She knocks down another vital three-pointer as the Warriors lead 38-30 at the end of the third quarter. Kalia Reed and the Warriors don't have plans on going home as she finds Aaliyah Aranda on the perimeter and gets it right back to finish the layup in stride. Huskies now in desperation time here as Peyton Fenner heaves up a deep three-pointer that banks in off the glass. Yet it won't be enough as the Warriors defeat the Huskies on their home court 50-45 to advance to the sectional semifinals at West Aurora, where they'll take on Naperville Central on Tuesday.
After a dominating semifinal win over West Aurora, Naperville Central is ready to go for the girls' basketball regional final. Now the Redhawks want to keep the ball rolling and capture their first title since 2018. Standing in their way is the Plainfield East Bengals, a team that's also in search for their first plaque since 2017. The Bengals are off to a great start, up 7-4, and Anna Jenkins makes it 9-4 after getting the board and put back. Hawks are trailing by 7, but when they need a play, Callie Tumulty comes to the rescue with a 3. Bengals just used that as momentum fuel, and 1,000-point scorer Lexi Sepulveda continues to make their shots look so easy. This team dropped 78 on Plainfield Central in the semifinals and is on pace to score 92 points after this Jocelyn Trotter basket helps cap off a 23-12 first quarter. However, Trinity Jones and the Hawks won't let that happen on their court. She gets the Ella Burke inbounds pass and lays it in. Then they step up on defense with Tumulty stealing the ball and goes for the easy lay-in. They trail 26-19. This possession right here shows how much fight the Hawks have. Jones nearly loses the ball, but gets it back. She takes a shot and misses, but gets her board. Then she falls down and still finds a way to get it in. What a shot by Jones. NC and specifically Tumulty continue to give trouble to the Bengals. She steals another pass and scores, and we got ourselves a 1-point game. We are approaching the break, so the Hawks are looking for a securable score, and Jones is there getting the basket plus the foul. An 18-7 run for Central ties this game up at 30 going into halftime. To the second half we go, and the Hawks go on the correct side of the scoreboard with Jones contributing once again. They take a 32-30 lead. You want more scoring? Megan Norcutt has you covered, getting the Natalie Jordan miss and gets it to go to start the third quarter on a 10-4 run. Jordan is not happy about her miss, but she gets another chance and nails it. However, just when Central was running away, Trotter quickly answers with the 3 to get back in it. Then Nia Wilkerson gets PE a little closer with the jump shot, and it's a 46-42 deficit. Hawks have been responding to every swing, and Aaron Hackett is no exception by sinking a corner 3. NC leads 52-42 going into the fourth. Don't count out the Bengals just yet because Trotter continues to hit clutch shots and now trail 57-51. Jones is also clutch for the Hawks by leading the team with 27 big ones after this bucket. If you thought this game was over, Wilkerson says think twice. She fights through the defense and floats her shot in with the foul. They continue to hang around. Down the stretch, Central is in free throw mode and the shots are made when needed, with Jones and Jordan having ice in their veins. For the first time since 2018, Naperville Central takes home a regional title after outscoring the Bengals 59-40 in the final 3 quarters. Up next is Waubonsie Valley in the sectional semifinals.
Coming up, we'll show you the boys swimming and diving sectionals here on NSW.
Hey, do you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
Rewarding?
With a BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
The Naperville Police Department needs your help to solve crime and bring offenders to justice. When you submit tips to Naperville Crime Stoppers, you help keep our city one of the safest in the nation. Tips to Naperville Crime Stoppers have helped solve hundreds of crimes and recover over $7 million in drugs, property, and cash. Remember, tipsters remain anonymous and receive cash rewards up to $1,000 if their tips lead to an arrest. Call the tip line at 630-420-6006. You may have that one piece of information that solves the crime.
We continue our postseason action, but this time in the water with the boys swimming and diving sectionals at Neuqua Valley.
It's the boys diving sectional meet at Neuqua Valley, where some local divers are looking to advance to state. The Wildcats, although hosts, don't have a diver competing, along with DVC foe Metea Valley. Oswego Co-op is the only non-DVC school in today's event. Up first is Naperville North's Franklin Austin, who pulls off the front dive tuck. The Husky finishes the day with a score of 266.25. Next to the board is Waubonsie Warrior Brad Gabrielsi. He gets some nice height and a soft entry into the pool. His 11 dive total comes out to 282.65. Red Hawk Brady Bechtel is ready to go, and he performs a back 2 somersaults tuck. Bechtel's score of 388.05. Waubonsie's Aiden Delalo is walking down the board and performs a backwards pike straight. The Warrior with a score of 389.55. Red Hawk Thomas Egan is now up, and he jumps into a forward somersault 1 twist free. Egan's score of 405.70 is just short of first, but he still secures a spot for next week's state meet. The final diver of the day is Oswego Co-op's Tony Hintz. He lands an inward dive pike here. Hintz up again, and he delivers a nice dive to end the day. He finishes in first place with a 412.35 and automatically qualifies for the state meet.
We head to Neuqua Valley for the 2023 Boys Swimming Sectional Championship, with Waubonsie Valley looking to build on the DVC title victory earlier this month. Metea Valley senior Jaden Gamilla looking to qualify for state once again in a very competitive field. Following a Naperville Central win in the 200 medley relay that also sees Waubonsie, Naperville North, Marmion Academy, Plainfield, and Metea Valley also qualify for state, we head to the 200 freestyle. Alex Parkinson from Neuqua Valley in lane 3, William Dvorak from Plainfield North in lane 2, and San Loman from Waubonsie Valley in lane 7. Chase Meyer and Ryan Lipnick from Oswego in lanes 4 and 5, and Evan Conti from Marmion in lane 6. It's a tight race to the wall, but it's Meyer who gets the win just ahead of Evan Conti. Alex Parkinson takes third as the top 3 all hit the state qualifying mark. Meyer also wins the 500 free later in the meet, with Parkinson taking third and qualifying in that race as well. Now the 200 individual medley with the aforementioned Jaden Gamilla in lane 4, with Kayan Lamb from Waubonsie Valley in lane 5. Alex Lakin from Naperville Central next to him in lane 6. It's a competitive race all the way through, with Gamilla and Lamb out in front throughout. The Warrior is able to gain an edge and hang on down the stretch for the win at 1 minute 51.05 seconds. Gamilla in second and Lakin in third. Dan Janadis from Marmion, Alex Pierce from Oswego, and Joe Broadway from Plainfield finished 4 through 6 and all qualify for state as well. The fastest race of the day is the 50-yard freestyle, with plenty of fast swimmers skimming through the water. Jonathan Wang from Naperville North in lane 4, Alex Schwartz from Waubonsie in lane 5, Dima Kondrashev from Neuqua Valley in lane 3, and sophomore Max Goch in lane 7 for Naperville Central. In the end, it's the lanky Red Hawk in lane 7 who gets to the wall first. Kondrashev in second, Schwartz in third, and Wang in fourth as the other state qualifiers. Jumping ahead to the 100-yard freestyle, Goch competing in lane 6 this time, with Kondrashev in lane 5 and Sam Lohman from Ubanzi in lane 4. Goch once again uses that length to his ability as he glides through the water, taking the win just ahead of Kondrashev. Both are heading to state along with Sean Ball from Ubanzi Valley, who won the previous heat in a fast enough time to make the state cut. Another race that sends a big number to state is the 100-yard butterfly. Sam Wenner from Marmion in lane 5, Tanner Stumpenhorst from Oswego in lane 4, Tyler Bardak from Ubanzi in lane 3, Ethan Herscher from Naperville North in lane 6, and Sam Lindsay from Naperville Central in lane 7, with Dan Janaitis from Marmion in lane 2. All 6 swimmers finish within a second and a half of each other, and all 6 are heading to state, as Wenner takes first place ahead of Stumpenhorst and Bardak in second and third. Now we look at the Athletes with Disabilities division, where a pair of swimmers make the state qualifying cut in multiple events. Cameron Aristic from Marmion wins the 50, 100, and 200-yard freestyles, as well as the 100-yard breaststroke. Ubanzi Valley freshman Cooper Fleming is the runner-up in both the 50 and 200 freestyle, and will head to state in both events. The middle relay is the 200 free relay. Naperville North in lane 4 with Adrian Lamb, Ethan Herscher, Alvin Ng, and Jonathan Wang. Ubanzi Valley in lane 5 with Alex Schwartz, Sam Lohman, Kayan Lamb, and Ethan Huen. Naperville Central in lane 7 with Max Goch, Aaron Hunter, Quentin Sanders, and Alex Lakin. Neuqua Valley made the state qualifying time in the previous heat behind Dima Kondrashev, Stefan Anderson, Ryan Emmons, and Chris Contrell. Just like the medley relay, Naperville Central takes the win in this event, Naperville North in second place and Ubanzi in third. The Plainfield and Marmion relays also heading to state. Just 3 races left, starting with the 100-yard backstroke. Matt Johnson from Naperville Central wins the previous heat and hits the state time for the Redhawks. Tyler Bardak from Ubanzi in lane 4 with teammate Sean Ball in lane 6. Evan Conti and Sean Wenner from Marmion in lanes 3 and 5. At the wall, it's Conti in first and Bardak in second, Wenner in third and Ball in fourth. Those 4, along with Johnson, are heading to state as Ubanzi Valley expands the lead in the team standings. The final individual race of the meet is the 100-yard breaststroke. Jaden Gamilla is back for the Mustangs in lane 4, with Alex Lakin from Central in lane 3, Jonathan Wang from North in lane 5, and his teammate Adrian Lamb in lane 2. Ethan Huen from Ubanzi in lane 6, and Nimantas Zonis from Plainfield in lane 7. So many great racers in the event, as all 6 in this race qualify for state, as does Kayan Lamb, who wins the previous heat. Alex Lakin takes the win with Gamilla just behind in second place. The Ubanzi Valley faithful on their feet as the Warriors are on the verge of a historic swimming sectional championship victory before the 4x400 relay. Naperville Central swimming in the slower heat, but the Redhawks look anything but slow, hitting the state qualifying time thanks to Quentin Sanders, James Barrett, Sam Lenzian, and Patrick Stern. That helps Central finish as the runner-up in the sectional. Ubanzi Valley in lane 3 with Tyler Bardak, Luke Martins, Sean Ball, and Sam Lohman. Neuqua in lane 6 with Stefan Anderson, Dima Kondrashev, Alex Parkinson, and Ryan Emmons. Marmion, the favorites, in lane 4 with Evan Conti, Tyler Connor, Sean Wenner, and Ethan Schrader. It's a tight one between the Cadets and Warriors, but at the wall, Marmion takes the win with Ubanzi in second, Neuqua takes third, and Oswego fifth, as both teams qualify for state as well. That finish is enough to secure the first sectional championship for Ubanzi Valley boys swimming and diving since 1996. A big day for the green and gold, with the state meet waiting at the FMC Natatorium next weekend.
For the play of the week, we got boys basketball with Nico Abusara showing some bounce. Braden Fagbemi comes up with a steal, then finds Sam Driscoll, who throws the alley-oop to Abusara for the two-handed jam. Perfect pass by Driscoll, and Abusara does the rest. When you wear 23, you better have some springs.
In these complicated times, local news has never been more important. DailyHerald.com lets you stay connected to your community, wherever you are.
He took his victims at night. They were never heard from again.
We were there when true crime podcasts spiked your anxiety.
Maybe try binging something less intense next time.
We were there for that. And we're here for everything else. Here it's personal, because we get to know you.
As you may know, we cover plenty of talented athletes across all of our prep sports in the local area. However, some of them aren't just putting in the work with athletics, but are also helping younger students in the district as tutors. I've got more on these student athletes in this feature story sponsored by Edward Elmhurst Health. Team Tutors 204 is a program where honor students from local schools like Waubonsie Valley, Neuqua Valley, Mattia Valley, and Bennett Academy volunteer to tutor children ranging from kindergarten through 8th grade in all school subjects. The program offers free drop-in tutoring sessions on Sundays from 3 to 4:30 p.m. at the Naperville Public Library on 95th Street. It gives the high school students the chance to give back to the community and gain leadership skills as tutors. 2 former District 204 student athletes created the organization over 5 years ago. Lauren Lee, a former Waubonsie Valley swimmer, and Needy Chathan, who swam at Neuqua Valley and is now a Division I swimmer at the University of Illinois Chicago.
My sister actually started it in 2017 with a few of her friends. She's graduated high school and in college now. The parents of each of the students got involved as well, and they helped just come together and create this organization.
Ryan Lee is the current president of Team Tutors 204, and he swims for Waubonsie just like his sister before him. A charitable spirit and a knack for leadership is prevalent throughout the Naperville athletic community, so it's no surprise there are several student athletes working as tutors for the program. Freshman Lucia Caruso is a gymnast for the District 204 co-op and is also a diver at Waubonsie. Needy's sister and fellow Neuqua swimmer Ruhi Chathan is a committee chairwoman for the group. Peter Carroll, brother of former Wildcat swimmer and tutor Elaine Carroll, also swims for the Blue and Gold. Many of the current generation of tutors became familiar with the program through their siblings and were oftentimes students looking for extra help themselves.
When she started it, like a couple months later, I started to attend and I would get tutored by her friends. And I found it like I got really close with a lot of her friends, and I felt like it was much easier to learn in an environment where there's people who've gone through the stuff that you did, so. And then from there, it just kept coming.
My sister was a board member of Team Tutors 204 when I was younger, and she expressed that she had some really good experiences with it to me, and that it really taught her a lot. So she recommended it to me, and I started it from there, and I haven't regretted it.
Since becoming tutors, the student athletes have really enjoyed their experiences working with children looking for help with school.
Some of the kids are really fun to work with, and so a lot of the time they're doing kindergarten or first grade stuff, so it's kind of easy, but it's fun.
When you come into this program, the tutors kind of ask you oh, what are you comfortable in tutoring with, or what do you enjoy the most? I got more comfortable with the people, and from then on out, it's just been pretty fun.
Since the program began in 2017, Lee has been impressed with how much progress Team Tutors 204 has made in growing the number of both tutors and students.
When I first started as a tutor, we're having trouble recruiting new tutors and students, as a matter of fact. And now we're seeing new students and tutors basically each week that we come in to the library. So I think the efforts that we've done to put the word of our program out to the rest of the community has really made an impact on our program as a whole.
Lee is graduating in the spring, which means he will be leaving the program in the hands of the next generation, as will Chathan after she finishes high school next year. But thanks to the hard work of these local students and athletes, Team Tutors 204 is poised to continue helping kids in the community succeed in the classroom for years to come. For Naperville Sports Weekly, I'm Josiah Schuneman. Let's head back on the hardwood and take a look at some late-season boys basketball. Bennett Academy looks to finish the season undefeated in the ESCC as the Red Wings take on Joliet Catholic on senior night.
It's senior night at Bennett Academy as the Red Wings host the Hilltoppers of Joliet Catholic in their regular season finale, as the Red Wings look to finish undefeated in conference play. We get started with senior Ethan Barada, who gets the rock and hits nothing but net from behind the arc. Hilltoppers' Tyler Surin answers right back as he drains the three-pointer from the corner. Anthony Bursa causing Bennett defensive problems in the paint as he gets the and one. Another senior gets involved for Bennett as Brady Kumpka drives and pulls up, knocking down the mid-range jumper. Bennett leads Joliet Catholic 2017 after the first quarter. The Hilltoppers refuse to roll over. James Palapple pushes the rock, finding Surin, who finishes through contact to get the foul and the basket. Bursa again using his size to dominate in the paint. He steals the ball from Braden Fagbemi and scores an easy layup. Hilltoppers lead the Red Wings at half 22-27. Red Wings start the third quarter off fast. Nicola Abusera dishes it inside to Fagbemi and he finishes at the rim. The Hilltoppers, though, won't go down as Surin kicks it out to Drew Wills, who knocks it down from the corner. The game continues to go back and forth. Abusera snags the rebound and finds Sam Driscoll on the fast break. The Red Wings take back the momentum here as the scramble on the floor falls in favor of Bennett, as Fagbemi finds Driscoll, who alley-oops it up to Abusera for the slam dunk. The Hilltoppers hang on to only a 3-point lead, leading 43-40 at the end of the fourth quarter. Bennett comes storming back to take the lead. Here Fagbemi crosses up a Hilltopper defender and finds Driscoll cutting in to finish the layup and get the and one. The Red Wings put the game to bed. Kuka's cross-court pass finds Andy Nash, who buries the three-pointer to close the door shut on the Hilltoppers. Bennett Academy come from behind to win 62-56.
Up next, we'll bring you the first round of the Blackhawk Cup here on NSW.
Hey, you want to join our rewards program? Collect hot dog points to unlock access to our VIP lounge.
That doesn't seem very...
Rewarding? With the BMO Savings Builder account, you get a cash reward for every month you save.
Wait, so you're going to reward me for saving my own money?
You got it. A little incentive to help you get into the habit of saving.
That sounds great, but do you have VIPs?
Yeah, absolutely. We call them customers.
When a bank helps you make real financial progress, that's the BMO effect.
Do you want all the most exciting highlights from your student-athlete's high school career? Relive all your favorite stories and moments from the past few seasons of Naperville Sports Weekly by purchasing digital downloads. Go to nctv17.org/shop to order today. We finish off the show with hockey as we check out the first round of the Blackhawk Cup with Naperville North facing Notre Dame over at All Seasons.
It's that time of the season for the Blackhawk Cup. Naperville North Hockey plays host to the Notre Dame Dons in the first round. The winner advances to round 2 against number 1 seeded New Trier Green. We start 7 minutes in as Michael Johnson skates in over the blue line and has a shot on net, but his effort is soaked up by Grady Slimko. Final minute of the first period now. Emmett Ziedzik carries the puck in and his wrist shot finds the back of the net. Dons up 1-0 after the first period. Naperville North looking for some momentum in the second. Scott Boscarino stick handles his way past a Notre Dame defense, but his shot is easily dealt with by Tyler Ortega. Huskies trying to tie the game. Jack Grace brings the puck into the zone and his shot on net is saved by the shaft of Ortega's stick and deflects out of play. A big save from the Dons goalie to keep it a 1-goal game. Still 13 minutes to play in the second period. Kyle Keene gets the puck in the left circle as he passes backdoor to Griffin Del Fosse, who doubles the Dons' lead. Huskies with a power play now, but the puck is turned over, putting Del Fosse in on the breakaway, who is denied by Grady Slimko. However, there to tuck away the rebound is Stefan Adamski to put Notre Dame up by 3. 16 seconds left in the second, and Notre Dame has a 2-man advantage. Joe McPartland finds Griffin Del Fosse, who snipes one into the back of the net. 4-0 Dons going into the third period. Midway through the third period, and North is on the power play. Sean Delaney throws a puck out in front, and scoring on the backhand is Gavin Esler. North still trailing by 3. 10 seconds to play in the third as Ian Danker stick handles his way into the zone, and picking up the loose puck is Jack Gilbertson, who finds the back of the net. Despite the late push from the Huskies, Naperville North falls to Notre Dame by a score of 4-2. The Dons move on to the second round of the Blackhawk Cup against New Trier Green.
It's another play of the week from Bennett and from another special talent in Lene Beaumont. Off the missed 3, she throws a beautiful full-court pass to Amelia Solarski for the layup. An amazing play as she dropped it in a great spot and the ball bounces right to Solarski. That is what a Division I player looks like. That'll do it for the show this week. Next week we'll have more from the postseason, with girls basketball moving on to the sectional round, boys basketball beginning regionals, wrestling starting the team state tournament, and boys swimming heading to the state finals. Don't forget, we're always online. Check us out on our website for extended highlights and stories at nctv17.org. You can also find us on social media at nctv17 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. For Naperville Sports Weekly, I'm Josiah Schuneman. Thanks for watching.